Welcome to another episode on our channel. Today we're doing Paul Newman, who portrayed Butch Cassidy in the Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid movie that came out in 1969. And the same artist who did Robert Redford's head did Paul Newman's head. So it's a very chiseled look, more stylized. But again, you can't look at this head and not think Paul Newman. I had it commissioned to be painted because I can't do eyes. I think he looks very good. So I had some pants lying around and I got a jacket off of eBay, had the shirt lying around, the body lying around, the shoes lying around. I made the holster. My husband made the handgun here, which I painted the handle in brown. So yeah, he's looking not perfectly like what he looked in the movie, but I'm into color coordination. I think he had a light blue shirt. I didn't like the light blue shirt look, so I put a little tan shirt here with tan pants. So we'll pause now and get him on a turn tray so you can see him from different angles. We are back, and the hat from Steve-O Toys is the right circumference, but it is a little too big. That's okay. I'm not married to the hat. My husband can probably make me a 3D resin hat, and I probably still won't display him with a hat on because it takes away from seeing the full face, facial features of the actual figure. But I did make the holster, like I said before, I believe, and had the clothes lying around. I tend to use matchsticks whenever I can get away with it for wrist pegs, which I did in his situation, like I did with Robert Redford for the Sundance Kid. On old dragon bodies, that's fine. And you can never have too many wrist pegs in case you really absolutely need them. If you were going to sell a custom on eBay, obviously, I would take the matchstick out and replace it with a wrist peg. But here he is. So we'll pause now and get some close-ups from here on up and then directly of his face. And even though it is stylized, like I said, the facial features, it definitely looks like Paul Newman. We are back, and Paul Newman made a lot of great movies, to include this one, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, as did Robert Redford. Yeah, his jacket is sticking out a bit because of the stand. And this isn't perfect to the movie, but I do take artistic license whenever I can get away with it. So we'll pause now and get a really tight close-up of his face. Again, you can't look at this face and not say Paul Newman. This is a great head sculpt. I'll find the artist and put it in the description below. So we'll pause now and get the two characters together so that you can see them as a duo. Here's one last look at Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Paul Newman and Robert Redford. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.